Well, the original Yellow Wiggle is back. Greg Page is reunited with his mates 5 years after he left the group due to illness. But with Greg in, that means his replacement Sam Moran is out.
Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato.
5 years ago, there was a shock announcement from the Wiggles camp. Greg Page, the Yellow Wiggle, was quitting. He was too sick to perform.
It's a condition called orthostatic intolerance, which basically means that when I stand up, my heart doesn't pump enough blood around my body.
Sam Moran stepped in to replace Greg.
Hello, we're the Wiggles. We like to say hello.
The empire of DVDs, CDs, tours and TV shows continued without its founding member.
Lulu, skip to my Lou, skip to my Lou, my darling.
Last year, Greg told Today Tonight he missed the Wiggles.
It's quite exciting to think about being back on stage again with the guys, but there's a reality that needs to be balanced out with that.
Now it's official. Greg is reuniting with the world-famous group. Sam is stepping aside.
I guess we're all happy for him, but the question is what happens to the other one, you know?
I love the Yellow Wiggle Greg.
Greg joins us now along with Anthony and Jeff, who is awake. Good morning to you all. Greg, there has only ever been one Yellow Wiggle. How does it feel to be back at the skivvy again?
Oh, look, for me personally, it's a great feeling to be back in the skivvy with the guys. I was in the skivvy for 16 years and, as you've said, I was unwell, and now I feel that I'm able to do it again. So when the question was posed, it was pretty easy to say yes to come back.
Yeah, how is your health? Fully recovered?
Look, the condition is always going to be there, but it is managed, and I understand what the condition is, so I can manage it, and I'm confident of being able to do that to the point where I can get on stage with the guys again and create some of the magic that we did years ago.
Anthony, any change like this affects a lot of people. There is such an emotional attachment to the Wiggles by so many Australian families. A lot of them want to know why Sam's left the group. Why not sort of keep him as a fifth member, if you like?
I grew up with Sam as the Yellow Wiggle. He is the Yellow Wiggle.
We're obviously having a few little technical hitches there, as you can tell. I think it's a bit wild and woolly weather. Let's just see if the guys are there. Anthony, we'll try again. Can you hear us? Oh,
hello.
fantastic. Sorry,
I can hear you.
You were talking and then it kind of... where were we?
I know what you were saying. Well, what I was saying was that for children that grew up with Sam, Sam is the Yellow Wiggle, and now a whole new generation, Greg will be the new Yellow Wiggle. And all parents have to do is explain, that this is the Wiggle at the moment. Sam used to be, as we used to say, Sam. Greg used to be the Yellow Wiggle. It's a little bit confusing, but we'll get there when I hear the music.
But did you think about keeping him on and having an extra? Having 5 Wiggles?
No, not really. Sam did 5 years, and we had a lot of success with Sam, and he did a great job. And in 5 years, his contract was up, and basically Greg said he was ready to go, and Black Sabbath are doing a tour at the moment of the original lineup, and I thought, well, why not Wiggly do it as well?
Black Wiggles.
Yeah. So the parting with Sam's been amicable.
Yeah, well, I suppose there's a couple of stories going around today. Everybody's talking about it, so maybe talk to Sam about it. But as far as I'm concerned, it's all rockets firing on that big red car, and we're ready to go.
Jeff, what's going to happen to... oh, no, it's frozen again. We'll keep trying you there. Jeff, what's going to happen to Sam now? Do you know what he's got planned?
Sam will be working on his personal projects.
Yeah, okay.
Another hitch. Yeah, we've obviously got some problems there, so we'll...
I think we got most of the answers there.
I think so. Well, the boys say it is all good. We'll wait and see what Sam says. And kids, the Wiggles are back in town.
Yeah. I was going to put my finance hat on, the only thing, because I take the grandkids, Matilda and Oscar, see them, absolutely love them, take them to the Christmas concert. But you couldn't help but feel Sam was getting a bit bored with it all, in the whole thing. I remember sitting there at the time, and I also wonder whether Greg's bought back into the business, because putting my business hat on, they are sensational business people. They've built an amazing business. Yeah. It's sensational. So, yeah, good luck to Greg. Good to see him back.